business and selling your business, but maybe we can hear your business and then talk a little bit before they leave.
Okay, you want me to play a song?
I do.
So this is, I don't really play the kind of music y'all guys probably listen to. So,
Rock.
yeah, so I don't know any dubstep or anything like that, but let's see. So me and her son, actually, his name's Greg, and he's actually a teacher as well. We're in the band together. We write our own music. So
Sixth grader.
nobody in the school cares about anybody's privacy.
Yeah, exactly. I know you, but at least you know you have the warning now.
Right.
Okay.
So let's see here. Try to play a song that I think you guys might like. Okay, well this is a song about where I grew up and where I went to college. It's called The Town Below, okay? So let's see here. Clouds roll by, but we lose time faster on the blue hillside. On our backs we're plastered, overlooking the scene of a river dam streaming, unfolding the stream in the pitch perfect screaming. The willow shades and it lends its trust up here, free of blades in this tree rusting atmosphere. I'd carve a heart in the bark, but the names would be unclear. Everything I think I know, I learned in the town below. When we hold hands, whistles blow louder in my ears than the avalanche flow, and our feet look like giants against the landscape, horizon and sun. So call friends, they'll defy us. Odds are 1,000 to 1 that you gotta go. I'll just play that half of the song for now.
Oh, that was wonderful. Wonderful.
You guys are a tough audience.
No, they were very attentive. Y'all were excellent. No, and you're right. Music, there's something about music that just heals.
Exciting.
It heals. Now, so let me ask you this. Obviously, that's an original song.
Mm-hmm.
So you write your own songs,
Yep.
and then you had to learn to play guitar. How did all that
I had
start?
to learn to play guitar. I was really fortunate because I said my dad was in a band, so I always had a guitar laying around my house or two, and it was just in 7th grade actually when I was y'all's age. Y'all were in 6th grade, but in 7th grade, I decided that I really liked girls, and I decided that I wanted to impress some girls, and so I decided that the thing to do would be to learn to play guitar, because I wasn't very good at sports, and I wasn't very good at anything else, so I decided guitar was the way to do it.
So did you do it in school? I mean, I know they have a band here. Did you wander into the band hall, or
In
okay?
fact, that talent team that I was talking about, that was all the band hall had this old equipment. And you know, I wanted to start a band, so I went and found 4 of my good friends, and I said, "You're going to learn to play bass, you're going to learn to play drums, you're going to learn to play guitar, and you're going to sing." And they did. They were like, "Okay, let's do it." And so the first song we played. Does anybody know the band called Weezer? Has anybody ever heard of Weezer? No. At the time, that was like all the rage, and so we learned to play this song called the Sweater Song, and that we practiced it day and night. It was just that one song. Practice it over and over and over again until we got really good at it.
So really, as a student, you know, the band hall is sort of their area. So if you don't have a guitar and you're interested, I know I'm meeting with Mr. Hall in the band director this week. He's trying to purchase guitars because he knows that students might be interested. So to be able to say yes, just wander down there and say, you know what, I never been to the band hall. Maybe I'll walk down there and find out a little bit about it.
How many guys are interested in making music and doing it seriously? I know the guys. Yeah, you?
Cool,
okay,
awesome.
Cool. How many of you guys already play in the band, like play an instrument? Do you? Yeah, everybody is?
Oh,
Okay.
wonderful.
What, you guys didn't raise your hand. What do you guys play? What do you play? What instrument do you play? You play the flute? Okay, what about you? You play the flute too? What about you guys? You play the trumpet? No? You don't play an instrument? Okay, so those instruments, like, when you're in school, you know, they make you kind of think of it in the context of, you know, orchestra, and it's kind of classical music, and all that's really fun, and it's really good because like that takes time, that helps you to learn that instrument better, right? But most kids, when they get out of school, they put that instrument down, and what they don't realize is that in modern music, no matter what you listen to, if you listen to rap, dubstep, any of that stuff, those instruments are used. And if you can play an instrument like that, because not that many people can, and you can make your services available, you can make bank. I mean, you can make a lot of money doing that kind of thing. Horns in Austin, flute, bass guitar, drums. Did somebody say they played drums? Did you know? Drums. Those are all very, very sought after by bands. They want to pay you money to come play in their band and make their band sound awesome. So guitar and like songwriting, you know, they're the people that pay out. Like everybody plays guitar, everybody can sing and write music and things like that. What they want are the musicians that will come and make their music sound really good. So I would encourage you guys to keep that up and get really good at it. And after band's over, don't put it down. Keep playing, because you never know, and you'll get to experience that kind of playing rock and roll and things like that. Would you have thought that you could play rock and roll or dubstep or something with a flute? Would you guys have thought that? Like, would you have thought that you could play like pop music with a flute? No? Yeah, you can. You can. It's doable. So.
Well, then that's my next question. How did you start selling music? I mean, how do you sell and market yourself and your band?
Well, okay, so we have this thing now called the internet, right? Yeah. Everybody uses the internet, right? So the internet has become the biggest help for a musician, and kind of also the biggest curse. It's the biggest help because now you can put all your music online, and people in Germany and Japan and people all over the world that use the internet can look at it and see it. So you can become a star, you know, on the internet. In the old days, what happened is you had to play, you played at your local, clubs or honky tonks, and then you hoped that enough people liked you to come see you that they would start talking, and then you could start playing around your home area, and then you could start playing, around the nation. And you hoped you would get on TV or something like that. You would hope that you get signed by a major label that would make you really famous, right? Well, the thing is today you don't have to do that. No. Because today there's the internet, so you can put your music, you can put it on iTunes, you can put it on Spotify, you can make it for sale, and then basically anybody that wants to can buy it. So you don't have to have your record sitting on the shelf at Walmart. You don't have to have it in a record store. All you have to do is just have it on your website. And then you just have to tell people about your website. And they go to your website, they press play, they say, I like this, and so they hit the download button. There you go. Money in your bank right there, immediately.
So let me ask you, do you have a website? What's the name of your band? I should have started out right.
Union Specific. I thought of one that while I was about to go to sleep.
So what would the website be?
The website's unionspecificmusic.com.
Union
You guys can go to it. I don't feel uncomfortable telling you guys. I know Greg, her son is in the band with me. He's also a teacher. He doesn't tell the students about it.
Really?
Because he's just worried about them, seeing him in a different light.
Uh-huh.
You guys know that Mr. Wallace is kind of your strict authoritarian teacher by day.
Right.
He's a pretty rebellious, rule-breaking rock star by night. So, take everything you see there with a grain. I'm still Mr. Wallace.
Right. Very good point. Very good point.
Different guy, but anyway. Yeah,
what's the best part about having your own business? I mean, obviously you work during the day as a teacher and help students.
Yeah. So the best part, guys, about having your own business, I'll tell you, is basically feeling like you have something in your life that you're trying to accomplish. A lot of people are a lot of people really just are very satisfied to go work a job, just a day job, or I don't know whatever kind of jobs there are, and not really live with a sense of purpose. Do what other people are telling them to all the time, But if you own your own business, you're your own boss, and how far you go is completely 100% up to you. So you can set your own hours. You don't have to worry about people telling you, you have to do this, you have to do this, go do this. You just do it, because it's just your thing. And whenever you do succeed, and you are successful in things, like last year we got to play at the South by Southwest Music Festival, so things like that, or we play sell-out shows. That was all your accomplishment. You did it yourself. Nobody else did it for you. I mean, it's all 100% up to you. So
And the most difficult?
The most difficult part, guys, is when you start your business, no matter what business it is, whether it's music, whether it's making pies, whether it's a construction operation, people around you are not going to take you seriously until you succeed. They're not going to encourage you sometimes, and they're going to tell you that it's your hobby. They're not going to understand that you take it seriously and that you work really hard for it. So once you are successful, then they'll be like, "Oh, that's great. We're so proud of you." And you're not going to be successful at first. You're going to have to work at it. But that's one of the hardest things is because a lot of times it's people closest to you. It's your parents. I was really lucky. My parents were both really kind of encouraging of me. But at the same time, there's people, my family, people that I know, friends. They just kind of shake their head. They think it's just kind of my hobby and that I need to grow up.
Mm-hmm.
And the truth is that it is a business. It is something that it gives you purpose in life. So.
Excellent, excellent. And since I'm just running out of video time here, I'm going to end and say thank you very much. But I want to open it up for maybe questions for the students. But I'm going to stop filming here.